The year 2025 has just begun, and the world is already witnessing events that seem to mirror eerie predictions from one of the most iconic animated series in history, The Simpsons. Once again, the show has fans and skeptics alike scratching their heads as real-life events align with episodes that aired years, even decades ago. One such shocking example is the wildfire in Los Angeles. This devastating blaze has swept across thousands of acres, engulfing homes, displacing families, and choking the skies with smoke. But here's the spine-chilling part. The Simpsons had already shown something remarkably similar way back on September 25, 2016. In that episode, a fictional American town is seen being consumed by flames. The cause? Mysterious and never explained. The aftermath? A haunting aerial view that now eerily resembles recent drone footage of Los Angeles County. So, is this merely a coincidence, or are we living in a world already storyboarded by The Simpsons years ago? Let's dig deeper. Because this is not the only prediction that's come startlingly true. The mysterious orb, Trump, Salmon, and The Simpsons. Perhaps one of the most viral images of modern times is that unforgettable photo from 2017, where Donald Trump, Saudi King Salman, and Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi place their hands on a glowing orb. The image went global. People speculated about secret societies, symbolism, and conspiracies. But here's the kicker. The Simpsons did it first, in 2002. An almost identical scene had already aired. A glowing orb, a mysterious gathering, powerful world leaders. How did the writers of The Simpsons know? Are these merely satirical guesses, or do the showrunners have access to some insider truth? Are powerful individuals shaping world events based on fiction, or is fiction simply an uncanny mirror of what's to come? Let's explore more. A legendary show ahead of its time. For those who don't already know, The Simpsons is not just a cartoon, it's a cultural phenomenon. First aired on December 17, 1989, the show has now released over 700 episodes, making it the longest-running scripted television series in history, spanning genres of both drama and comedy. Originally enjoyed by kids for its slapstick humor, it quickly grew into a platform for satire, politics, science, technology, and social commentary. Over time, its uncanny knack for forecasting world events has left people stunned and suspicious. Let's take a look at some of the most mind-blowing predictions The Simpsons made, and what they could mean for 2025. Higgs boson, the God particle. In an episode aired in 1998, we see Homer Simpson scribbling a complicated equation on a blackboard. At the time, this scene was brushed off as classic nonsense. But years later, in 2012, scientists at CERN confirmed the discovery of the Higgs boson, the God particle, which gives mass to all matter in the universe. Shockingly, physicists analyzed Homer's equation from that episode and found it closely resembled the real equation used to calculate the mass of the Higgs boson. How did a cartoon character nearly solve one of the greatest scientific mysteries of our time before scientists did? Coincidence, or premonition? The Shard, a skyscraper from the future. Jump forward to March 1995. Lisa Simpson is shown in London, standing near Big Ben, with the London Bridge in the background. But there's something out of place, a cone-shaped skyscraper that didn't exist back then. Fast forward 17 years, and the Shard, one of London's most recognizable buildings, begins construction, in the exact location shown in the cartoon. How could the Simpsons artists have known about a building that didn't even exist on paper? Disney buys Fox. In another uncanny moment, a 1998 episode showed a sign that read, 20th Century Fox, a division of Walt Disney. At the time, Disney had no ownership over Fox, and the idea seemed like pure satire. But in 2019, Disney acquired both 21st and 20th Century Fox Studios in a historic merger. That's a 21-year-old prediction come true. How often does satire turn into shareholder reality? President Lisa and the Trump fallout. One of the most iconic and widely discussed predictions comes from the episode, Bart to the Future, aired in 2000. In it, Lisa Simpson becomes the President of the United States, inheriting a broken economy and chaos left behind by none other than Donald Trump. Back then, Trump was a real estate tycoon and television personality, not a politician. But in 2016, he became president. The internet erupted when people recalled this Simpsons episode, wondering whether the cartoon had somehow foreseen his political future. In fact, the show also mimicked another real-life moment, Trump descending an escalator, waving to a crowd, just as he did in 2015 when he announced his candidacy. The cartoon version even shows a supporter dropping a sign in the same way as the real video. Too exact to ignore. Nobel Prize prediction. In a 1998 episode, Lisa reveals a list of Nobel Prize winners of the future. Years later, fans noted one name in particular, Bengt R. Holmström. When Holmström actually won the Nobel Prize in Economics in 2016, the coincidence shocked fans and conspiracy theorists alike. Was this a wild guess, or part of a growing list of prophecies? Big Ben goes digital. One curious episode shows Big Ben being upgraded with a digital clock, replacing the iconic analog face. While this hasn't happened yet, the prediction might not be far off. During renovations in 2022, British engineers and designers reportedly considered technological upgrades, including temporary digital displays. Will this prediction come true in 2025, perhaps for a major UK event or global celebration? The elusive female president. America has yet to have a female president. In 2016, Hillary Clinton came close. In 2024, Kamala Harris tried again, but Donald Trump has now won the election and will take office again in January 2025. However, in the Simpsons world, Lisa becomes the first female president, following Trump's disastrous term. Does this mean that Trump's daughter, Ivanka, might step into politics soon? Interestingly, in a Simpsons episode, a badge reading, Ivanka 2028, was shown, hinting at a possible candidacy announcement, maybe even in 2025. Mind control technology by 2025. In a 2010 episode, Mr. Burns creates a mind control device to influence people's thoughts. Today, this bizarre plot mirrors the real-life work of Elon Musk's company Neuralink, which is developing brain-computer interface technology. While Musk has stated the initial goal is to treat neurological conditions like paralysis and epilepsy, the technology could theoretically expand to cognitive enhancement or communication, and maybe even influencing thought patterns. Neuralink plans to release a prototype to the public in 2025. Another Simpsons prediction potentially coming true. Cryptocurrency and Frink coin. On February 23, 2020, an episode featured Professor Frink inventing Frink coin, a digital currency that turns him into the richest person in Springfield. At the time, this seemed like another jab at tech trends. But now, cryptocurrency is dominating financial headlines. With Donald Trump promising to make America the crypto capital of the world, many believe 2025 could be the breakthrough year when digital currency replaces traditional money, at least in mainstream business. Again, a Simpsons prediction worth watching. Fusion energy, the future of clean power. In 1996, The Simpsons introduced the concept of fusion energy, which is cleaner, more efficient, and more sustainable than the fission reactors we use today. Fast forward to the 2020s, and labs in California have already successfully demonstrated fusion reactions. If 2025 sees the release of a functional prototype, it could revolutionize global energy consumption. No radioactive waste, no harmful emissions, just pure, clean energy, as predicted by Springfield's favorite family. Holographic phones and 3D calling. In a 1995 episode, Lisa used a holographic phone, where the caller appeared as a 3D projection in front of her. At the time, this was pure science fiction. But now, with companies like Meta, Apple, and Samsung working on augmented and mixed reality devices, 3D calls could very well become reality by 2025. From video calls to volumetric holograms, once again, The Simpsons was ahead of its time. Lady Gaga's sky-high performance. In a 2012 Simpsons episode, Lady Gaga is shown hovering midair in a glittering silver outfit during a concert. The scene was dazzling, and fictional. Or was it? In 2017, during the Super Bowl halftime show, Lady Gaga performed a near-identical stunt, descending from above the stadium in a shiny silver costume. Was this inspired by The Simpsons, or another example of fiction predicting reality? Wrecking Ball. Simpsons did it first. Another iconic scene, Miley Cyrus riding a wrecking ball, was foreshadowed in a 1994 Simpsons episode. Years before the music video shocked the world, Homer had already performed a similar stunt. Fans and critics alike now question how much of pop culture is organically inspired, and how much is unconsciously mimicking this iconic show. Are all predictions real? Not quite. While it's tempting to believe every Simpsons meme and scene is a time-traveling revelation, some viral moments have been fabricated or exaggerated. For example, the famous burning globe image from earlier. That was not an actual Simpsons prediction from the past. Many times, Fans or content creators edit scenes to resemble real-world events, and those images go viral as proof. The Simpsons effect is now so strong that reality sometimes bends to fit fiction. So, what's the truth behind the Simpsons Predictions? Are the Simpsons creators secretly part of an elite think tank? Are they time travelers disguised as animators? Or is this just a brilliant show that uses clever satire, probability, and observational humor so well that reality eventually catches up? Maybe it's all of the above. Or maybe it's just the butterfly effect of brilliant writing colliding with a chaotic world. What awaits us in 2025 and 26? Whether it's the digital Big Ben, the rise of holographic phones, Trump's political dynasty, or the crypto revolution, one thing's for certain: The Simpsons continues to shock, entertain, and raise eyebrows across the globe. And as we move deeper into 2025, fans of the show, and curious minds, will be watching closely. Because if The Simpsons predicted it, it just might happen. If you'd like this video, let us know in comments below. Did you enjoy this video? Check out other clips of Amazing 7 and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified our latest videos.